Good morning, interwebs. It is about 9:20, and I am up and around and dressed and all that lovely stuff, and Steve has gotten home, and he has since gone to sleep, because he worked last night, and he works again tonight. He usually goes to sleep in the evening, but this evening, my daughter gets home from California, and she is being flown home with, not by, her grandma. So Grammy will be bringing her home, and that would be my husband's mom. And so she will be here this evening, and they should be getting here sometime between 4 and 5. So we'll have her overnight, and then she leaves tomorrow afternoon. So just a quick visit. I don't know what I'm going to do today. In times past, I perhaps would be freaking out and trying to clean up our house. But we've kind of decided that we're overdoing that when we have company. You've seen my house on my videos. It's not particularly neat or tidy. I kind of live by the motto. There was a cutting board here when we moved in. This house was originally my grandma's, and we moved in after she died, and we have since bought the house. But there was a cutting board, and it said, "My house is clean enough to be healthy and messy enough to be happy." And clearly, we are a very happy family, if you have seen my messy, messy house. But I just now accept it. That's what my house looks like. And it's just the way it's going to be. In part, we just don't have a lot of storage, and we have a lot of stuff, and we have a lot of people. So, it's the way it is. There will probably be some cleaning and organizing today, just because there's some stuff I've been wanting to get to that has not happened yet. But we'll see how that all plays out. Right now, what I need to do is go figure out a breakfast plan, because everyone's going to be hungry. At least I'm hungry. I don't think the boys are particularly hungry this morning, but I haven't been hungry for breakfast lately, and today, I am. So maybe we'll have pancakes or something, since I'm actually hungry. I don't know. We'll figure that out. We'll see what the day brings. Mostly it's probably just going to bring procrastinating and pretending that I don't have company coming, because, you know, that's kind of how it all works out. But we'll see if that's the case. Oh, and I realized that today is day 8 of daily vlogging. So I've done this for 1 whole week already, which is quite the creative endeavor for me. It is very easy to start and then, you know, stop things. Though really, my telling point and like my turning point of not following through is at about 3 weeks. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. We'll check in later. So far, the high point of my day is this jar and this spoon. And in case you're curious how it works, is you take the lid off, and there's the leftover peach jam from last night, and you take the spoon, and you put it in the jar, and then you eat it. That makes you smile. So what are we doing right now, Steve?
I am making ice cubes
Out of
cucumbers. They are going to be cool as a cucumber.
And when are we going to use them?
In smoothies.
In smoothies.
As our
4-year-old
son would say.
Actually, no. Now he calls them, what are those things that you make with the beets and the cucumber cubes? Because he realizes he's not pronouncing smoothie properly. But Steve is working on that, and he also took our overripe peaches before they became completely moldy, and oh, there they are. They're cooking down, so I can make some peach puree, and that will ultimately become some more jam. And we are just killing time and doing some householdy things before Steve's mom gets here. Then I made special dessert at our boys' request. This is pumpkin crumble made with winter squash and pumpkin and an assortment of other ingredients that I do not remember. It's a dessert. Not so good. But we'll try again another time and maybe it will be better.
There's a reason pumpkin pie has milk and sugar mixed in.
It had milk and sugar and eggs, just not enough of them apparently. My daughter has returned, and now I get to police bedtime with 3 kids again. Yay! Though, our youngest is asleep in bed with my husband, at least for the time being, and I am awake while our house guest is upstairs, and I try to finish up this video quietly, hence the quiet voice again. My daughter did bring me back
some prezzies, though. She got souvenirs for everybody, and her and my mother-in-law went to Joann's and bought me yarn. So yay that. They got me 3 skeins of Patton's Misty in the colorway Boop-a-da-boo. Fawn Fur. Apparently she took a skein of yarn that she thought was the same color as my hair around and tried to match something she thought would be appropriate, and she wanted me to make a shawl. But I couldn't find a shawl pattern I liked for the amount of yardage I had, but I did find this free pattern, which is for like a V, it says deep V top. It's like a top that is a deep V. It has ribbing around the bottom and then a V across it, which I think will be good for multiple seasons. So, I've been working on that this evening. Since they got here, I basically spent my time making dinner, and we ate. And in between doing that, after we got our gifts and I found out I had yarn, I perused and looked up patterns on Ravelry in the living room here while my mother-in-law played with the kids and stuff. And then I have been working on, started the ribbing already. I should finish the ribbing tonight. So I have 3 balls of this. I'm actually quite curious to see how much this takes up. I'm hopeful that I will be able to make some boot toppers too that match, because Steve thought that would be cute, and so do I. So we'll see. This yarn has some mohair in it though, so I think it'll be best for something that's not like, rubbing on my face. So, I think that's it for the evening. I'm going to try and somewhat stealthily finish this up, and I will talk to you all in the morning. So, nighty-night. Bye.